been like getting acclimated with the new coaches, new teammates? What's that process been like for you?
It's been really good. It feels good to be back on the field, back competing, back just getting that football atmosphere back. It's been good for everybody, just being able to learn the system. I think everyone's doing a good job acclimating to it.
What's been your initial impression of Coach Venables? What have your discussions been like with him, and what's it like having a defensive-minded coach here at OU?
He's bringing a lot of energy. You see those guys that win those big games, they usually have a defensive head coach, and because they bring so much energy, so much competitiveness, that they make the offense better every day.
How would you characterize your last season? Is that what you thought it would be, or how was it different from what you?
Well, as a player, you always want to kind of, when things don't go your way, you kind of think about, well, how can I get better? You know what I'm saying? I think last season was just a way for me to get better. I can still look at my runs from last season and say, okay, I can get better there, and help me in this season. So I think last season was a stepping stone to me and my growth of getting better mentally and physically.
In the offseason, when Coach Levy came in, how did he describe your role in the offense, or how did he, when you first kind of met him and stuff and talked to him? I'm sure he probably discussed your game and stuff. What was that like, and what did he tell you?
It was great to be able to have that relationship with your offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy that ultimately 4th and 1 is going to put the ball in your hands. You know what I'm saying? So it's great to have that that atmosphere. He's a great down-to-earth guy that I can go and talk to about anything. It doesn't have to be about football. I can go and talk to him about life, about anything. So he's a great down-to-earth guy, good guy to talk to. So it was good. It was a great conversation between me and him, and I like what he's doing so far.
3 different offenses in 3 years. What's it been like to digest this playbook?
I'm a fast learner. I've been blessed with an unbelievable mind to be smart. This offense wasn't that hard for me to learn. It's just studying. That's what all offenses are. All defense, same thing. In the game of football is studying. The more you study, the faster you can play on the field.
When you talk about looking back at last year, of those things that you nailed down and you want to get better at, what are a few of those things that you think will help you?
For me, it's physicality, running more physical, breaking those long runs, because you need that as an offense. You need a back that's going to be able to break those long runs and take it to the house and get your linemen off the field. With the tempo we're playing with, those linemen, they want to get off the field, so you can break it. You make everyone happy.
You're one of the most explosive parts of the offense last year.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you need to do to still have that explosive aspect of your game, but also bring just maybe more consistency to be on the field?
Studying. You prepare the right way. Like Coach Venables says, you prepare with purpose, and it allows you to play past loud. It takes away doubt. It takes away hesitant. Should I do this? But if you prepare the right way, you've played the game 100 times before you even get on the field.
When Lincoln left, how crucial was DeMarco during that process, and how has your relationship grown with him in recent months?
Well, when Lincoln left, it put everybody in a bind. But being able to talk to DeMarco and him saying, you know what, I'm here. So with DeMarco, I trusted in him to say he's here, so I'm here. Trusted in him. That's the reason I came. DeMarco was the reason I came, to be able to learn from somebody who played at that level that I want to go to. So being able to learn from him and him staying was good for me.
Eric pointed out that you've been 3 different offenses in 3 different years, and also 3 different quarterbacks now with Gilliman. How has it been kind of getting to know him, and what's it been like with watching him lead this team?
It's been good. Never played with a left-hander. That ball comes out a little different, but he's been great coming in from day one, stepping up and being that quarterback, that leader that we needed on offense, bringing a lot of energy, a lot of competitiveness, being able to run out of the pocket, something we needed. I love him. That's my man.
We had a chance to talk to Billy earlier this week, and he said he's looking forward to having an expanded role on special teams. What about yourself? How do you attack special teams, and are you looking to make a bigger role this year?
Special teams, like they always say, special teams is a way to get on the field. It increases your value. You know what I'm saying? If you can get back there on kickoff return, a punt return, and take it to the house, that's a game changer. That's 7 points on the board. Special teams wins games, so it's definitely important that you have your best athletes on the field.
It's been 6 years since there's been a special teams kickoff return or punt return. Are you aware of that, and how much are you looking forward to this team maybe trying to break that streak?
I'm aware of it now, and I'm looking forward to the fall now. I'm looking forward to it.
How different is Marcus Major now?
Marcus has definitely grown up. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, he's definitely grown up. He's definitely coming into himself and saying, okay, now I need to be able to show what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Not hindering himself off the field. He's doing a lot of great things off and on the field, and he's really coming along.
What about Javante Barnes? How's his growth process been?
Javante's doing a great job coming in as a true freshman. That early enrollee, I was an early enrollee, so I know what he's going through, that transition, but he's doing a great job handling it, learning the new offense, learning college level running, because it's different from high school. So him learning, I think he's doing a great job.
What are some of his raw strengths?
he's very strong. He's very strong for his age, very strong for how young he is, very strong, he has a lot of good speed. So I think he's doing a great job.
Naturally, a vocal guy is someone that can lead the room.
Naturally, I'm one of the guys who will just lead by example. But being around this team, I'm a team leader on this team. So now I have the chance to be vocal.
Well, I was going to ask you, obviously you bring back the most experience from last year's running back room. I mean, has it felt like you're a leader of that room this year, kind of coming into this season?
Definitely has felt like a leader, bringing my expertise, my smarts, just trying to help those guys learn the offense in a different way. Learn conceptually. Don't just learn what the running back has to do. Learn what the tight end's doing. Learn what the O-line's doing, because that'll help you run. It'll help you play faster.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.